let's talk about mannerisms. In Brazil, it is considered rude not to formally greet familiar faces at a public event, such as a dinner party. When coming to that dinner party, you should always address elders with respect by calling them senor or senora. Fun fact corner. In the US, we usually eat pizza with our hands, but in Brazil, they eat pizza with a fork and a knife. Speaking of rude behaviors, say you get a business card in Japan. You better read it when you get it, or else it's rude. Never eat or drink while walking, which again would be rude. Speaking loudly and touching each other, like a nice peck on the lips, is a major no-no. This one is a doozy, but no tipping a waiter or waitress in Japan. It's like rating them like an in-life Yelp, when really everyone is doing a good job. France.
Oui.
Waiting until the host of a dinner says bon appetit is a necessity for polite behavior. When talking to someone in France, use their formal last name. Yelling, not using these polite behaviors, and saying greetings incorrectly, they're all rude.
What is May Day? How is it familiar to our traditions?
May Day is like our Labor Day, where they take the day off.
How are traditions in Japan celebrated? Intensely or relaxed?
Most of them are celebrated with spirit, but not overly intense, just like our 4th of July.
This is hot pot.
Ooh, yummy.
Hot pot is a Chinese stew. It's cooked on a hot plate. It's not very healthy, but very delicious. It's mostly a mixture of meats and veggies. Sambusak. Sambusak is a Saudi Arabian food. It's a bite-sized Arabic turnover. It's made with fluffy dough and a cheese filling. They can be filled with anything. Critics say the cheese ones are the best. Pad Thai. Pad Thai is a Thailand street food. It's Thailand's national food. It would be the #1 order at any Thai restaurant. It's a stir-fry noodle dish.
What are the most used ingredients in China?
In China, it's garlic and ginger.
What about Thailand and Saudi Arabia?
In Thailand, it's fish sauce and curry paste. And Saudi Arabia, it's wheat and rice.
Is the way people appreciate food in other countries different than how we appreciate it in America?
People from different cultures tend to put more work into making their food. It's like a craft to them.
Let's talk about art. Wonder Above the Sea Fog is a German piece by Caspar David Friedrich, a German artist. The painting is all about self-reflection, given that the sailor is standing and looking out into the distance. Now we have a popular Japanese piece by the name of Fiji from Kawachi Lake. This is painted by Hiroshi Yoshida. He was an important figure in the movement of Shanghanga style painting, which is the style painting for this piece.
How are these pieces of art important to the culture?
These pieces of art for these cultures are just how we have famous art pieces in our museums, which we admire and see true beauty in. They are proud of how someone can represent their culture in these pieces.
Which culture appreciates art the most?
Florence, Italy has one of the best quality art museums out there. The aesthetic of Florence is a true beauty and helps enhance the art.
How can we appreciate art in our culture?
Go to the art museum near you and explore the pieces there. It can help you understand the importance of art.
We all wear clothes every day. We might just put on a t-shirt and not really think about how it represents our culture. For men in West Africa, an agbada is what they use to show respect for their culture. just like a kabaya. A kabaya is an outfit worn by women in Malaysia, Singapore, southern Thailand, and many more places near the bottom of Asia. These outfits are sort of like our day-to-day outfits. It's just what they wear.
Are there separate clothes for different events?
There can be for formal events, just like how we wear dresses at church, not jeans and a t-shirt.
Why is clothing important to culture?
It can be a way that people of culture show where they're from. It can also be a way people express themselves.
Do people wear certain colors for certain events?
I think they wear whatever they have available for that event. We wear black at funerals so we can display somberness.
No, wait. He's so loud. How are these pieces of art important to these cultures?
Wait.
Do I look like a dying sheep?
What?
Which culture appreciates art the most?
Florence, Italy.
Which culture appreciates art the most?
All by myself.
Which culture appreciates art the most?
Florence, Italy has one of the best quality art museums out there. The aesthetic of Florence is a true beauty and helps enhance the art. Why is clothing important to culture?
It can be a way that.
Why is clothing
Do people wear certain colors to certain events?
I think they wear whatever they have available for that event. Like we wear black for funerals so we can show somberness.
Somberness! Do people wear certain colors for certain events? Don't lie! Do people wear certain colors for certain events?
I think they
Do people wear certain colors for certain events?
I think they wear whatever they have.